Once again, we get a mini review of Raw for February 6th. Look, I'm not going to tell you that this was good. The part I'm going to talk about, I'm not truly happy about it. But before I get to that, I want to say this to several of my subscribers who are still pissed off that Samoa Joe hurt Seth Rollins. Look, let's be honest here. I can tell you 100%. I currently have a tear in my knee along with the problem in my hip. And I can tell you that my doctors have already told me whenever I can get the surgery, my knee will never be the same. And for wrestlers who ever get hurt, their knee is never the same, and anyone can help them re-injure it. It's just in this situation, the Samoa Joe. Look, I know one of my subscribers, I can't remember his name right now, he fucking hates Samoa Joe for what he did. He said, go back to the Indies, go back to TNA, fuck you. Dude, you know who you are. Please see it in disrespect. I know you're going to still tell me fuck Samoa Joe, but I'm trying to relay this to you as a guy who sees great potential in a feud between these two. And I'm talking about Samoa Joe and not Seth Rollins, but Roman Reigns. Just see that it was not his fault. He didn't expect to tear his knee. If it wasn't him, it would have been Roman Reigns. It would have been Dean Ambrose. It could have been Triple H. Think about it for a minute. Triple H could have re-injured him. And then you would hate Triple H. So it's not the point it was Samoa Joe. It's the point that it was going to happen eventually. Someone was going to do it and it was going to tear. That's the truth. Now, I'm saying this. The opening of the show I didn't like. You know why? Because I said this in my previous Raw. Why could you not put one Samoan family line against another one? And I'm not talking about when it comes to Jimmy and Jay against Roman Reigns. I am talking about Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe and actually emphasize the family lines. See, in this respect, see if my booking at the beginning of the show worked better than the one they did. See it like this. Samoa Joe talks the way he did. Roman Reigns comes out and he says this. Looks him up and down. So you're Samoa Joe, the one I heard about for a while now, saying that you're the baddest mofo that is Samoan. Well, I'm Roman Reigns. I'm from, I think he is Sika's son. I can't remember. I'm from the Sika line. I'm from the connection of PMI Via, who owns this bitch. Well, you don't have to say owns this bitch, just who basically has been here since the beginning. We started Samoan wrestling. Who the hell you think you are? You better know your place. And you know what Samoa Joe could have done? He does the same thing Kurt Angle did in 2006 when he first met Samoa Joe. Headbutts his ass and then throws him out the damn ring, and then he grabs the mic and says, I am Samoa Joe, and your family is going to learn. You're not the only one who can dominate in wrestling. Throws his mic down and walks to the back with Steph. 100%, that's the way it's supposed to be. Then later that night, the match is made. But here's the thing. Seeing that you had to job Roman Reigns the way he did, I'm kind of botching a little bit because of I'm saying it in disrespect for Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe. It would have been better if Roman Reigns had jobbed without the presence of Braun Strowman. I know a lot of people say he needed to be there. No, he didn't. What they could have done several hours before, at least an hour or two before, you could have had Roman Reigns be facing Braun Strowman. He says, I'm going to blow your head away or rip your head off at Fastlane. No fight. He basically knows that he's going to have the match. And he says, I'm going to come to that damn ring and I'll rip your head off when you have your freaking match with Samoa Joe. And then Roman Reigns, who's already faced him to a certain extent, is a little nervous about it. Now, of course, you'll say Roman Reigns never nervous. Who says he couldn't be? Who says he could not be? You could also add in the fact maybe a little bit of a fight behind the scenes before they actually had the Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns match. He's kind of worried that Braun Strowman was going to come down to the ring, but Braun Strowman does not come to the ring. And he's so distracted wondering about it because he keeps looking over to the entrance where the Titantron is. Samoa Joe kicks his ass. He doesn't pay attention, and Samoa Joe beats him clean without interference of any kind. That would have looked better for Samoa Joe, and it would have made more doubt for Roman Reigns, especially that they have an entire month they have to wait before Fastlane. You destroying him like this doesn't mean it's always going to get over properly. Even though everyone was so happy Braun Strowman destroyed Roman Reigns, I felt it could have been done better. And then you could have had Braun Strowman next week destroy Roman Reigns. Instead of just doing it there, they could have had a short fight. They break them up, send Braun Strowman home. Braun Strowman's not there. Roman Reigns is constantly distracted. He loses to Samoa Joe. He feels really bad about it, and then he's thinking about it for next week. That would have been a better booking than this. It would have made Samoa Joe look strong. It would have made Roman Reigns look weak. And would have made Braun Strowman look invincible. And you could set it up for the next 3 weeks. But taking away from that, I'm glad to see Samoa Joe won. I'm glad they did the emphasis in the beginning of the show. I'm glad Samoa Joe is there. I believe he's the true Samoan of Raw. He has more credibility than Roman Reigns. He's more polished than Roman Reigns. And understand this, I don't hate Roman Reigns. I actually do like him. I just believe he was booked very badly. But he's been around almost 19 years. Next year will be 19. He works better. He talks better. He acts better. But this is just my point of view. Excuse me. Crazy weather. You guys tell me below. Have a good day. Have a good night.